I wish I knew, everything I wish I do. Maybe you wish it too. Let me make your wish come true. True, you on my mind. Don't waste. Hello, 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 Earth signs and Grand Rising. Welcome to your weekly message. We are doing it a little bit different this week. Instead of individual astrological signs, there we go, I'm doing it by elements. So we did fire signs already. Now we're moving on to Earth. So if you are an Earth sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node, this could be a message for you. So this is going to be general. And it is timeless, so whenever you come across this, it was meant for you at that time. Let's see what the energy is for the Earth signs this week, or whenever you watch this. For Earth signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, what is the energy for the Earth signs? What is the energy for the Earth signs? What is the energy for the Earth signs? What is the energy? Okay. Earth signs. Off the bat, we have the dream, we have adventure as I split the deck. I feel like there is a vision, Earth signs, that you guys have for your life. And it's going to require you to go on a sort of adventure to accomplish this dream or this vision, right? This goal or this newfound desire that you may have found for yourself. But I do see here that there's something you guys have really been envisioning, and it's even... Let's say this, it's going to require you to go on a bit of an adventure to achieve or accomplish this energy, but let's just say that the process of this new dream itself may feel like an adventure because this may be something so out of the realms of what you're used to, right? Maybe this new vision or this new dream is like a level up from what you're used to achieving for yourself or dreaming for yourself or visualizing for yourself. Like you're reaching new levels is what I'm getting also, Earth signs. Ooh, we got trust and we have harmony. So Earth signs, what I feel like is happening is that you guys are in the process right now of trying to make peace, and you're also trying to trust the divine guidance of the universe, trust in the process, the divine planning and the divine timing of how things work here on planet Earth, right? And so I feel like what happens right now is that you guys are really achieving a head and heart space balance. This feels like it doesn't come easily. I feel like you guys had to work to get to this place of being at peace with your life, being at peace with the things that are going on, and ultimately trusting the universe, trusting God's source, right? At the back, we have change. Look at that, Earth sign. So what this tells me is that overall things are changing for you, right? Even the capacity for you to dream for yourself is changing. Even what you want for yourself or the life you see for yourself is changing. You are in the middle of dealing with a lot of change, which makes sense why this trust card came out, because it's not always the easiest to trust as you are dealing with change, especially change that maybe you didn't foresee or change that you asked for but you didn't really know you were quite ready for. Like, it's a lot to process sometimes as things start to shift in our realities. And so I feel like you're in the process of just making peace with the changes and trusting that the changes are helpful, that they're working in your favor. Let's see what we have. We have success. Earth signs, you guys are getting a really good reading so far. We have success, we have turning in, we have mind, we have innocence. Okay, so what I feel here is that you guys are being now pushed in a new direction, which ultimately will bring you a lot of success. With this turning in, I feel like this is how you guys are mastering your minds, right? Because with this harmony, this head and heart balance, this, again, I told you guys, I felt it. This is not something that you accomplished very easily. This is something you had to work to master, let's say, or you're in the process of like working to master a head and heart space kind of balance where it's harmonious and they work together instead of against one another. Some of you guys have a mind that tends to overthink. You could have Virgo in your chart because I know that's like the analytical earth sign, but some of you guys just have that propensity to really be in your headspace a lot, to really overthink things a lot, and to live in that space of anxiety, worry, concern, right? But I feel like this is how you guys are establishing your internal foundation of harmony, of peace, and of balance. You're turning inward, right? Some of you guys, if you look here, you see that there are so many shadows around this person, but they're at peace with whatever's going on around them, because they tuned in to their spirit, right? They tuned inward to their higher self or their highest potential. So whatever's going on there in their mind, let that be the case, but they still know how to master peace, especially when it comes to their emotions. Because if you look, this person is covered in a garment that resembles the waves of like the ocean or water. So they have mastery. You have mastery, or you're achieving, let's say, mastery over yourself, over your mind and your heart, right? The mind and look, the emotions, the heart chakra. So I like this a lot. With innocence, I feel like you guys are really getting back to that place of connecting with spirit, especially here with like the grasshopper and the wise old man. I feel like you guys are connecting with your guides, and you're getting a lot of like mentorship or a lot of instruction on how to proceed with these changes or what these changes mean for you. I feel like you guys are connected very heavily to your spiritual realm or your spiritual support, or let's just say to your spirit itself. And that's really helping you with this process of going with the flow of the changes that are happening. So let's get Moonology on the table for you guys, and let's see what's going on with the earth signs. Look, I split the deck. We have emotions are running high, but a win-win outcome is forecast. A full moon in Libra. So I feel like for you guys, we saw success. We now are seeing that a win-win outcome is forecast. So you guys are clearly on the right track. This is a beautiful reading for the earth signs. I feel like you've been putting in work. You've been doing what you need to do. And you just are now so readily willing to trust the universe that things are just naturally going to work out in your favor. We have hold your vision, earth signs. So again, more energy of a dream, a goal, a vision that you see for yourself. Fixed moon, you could be a fixed sign, you could be a Taurus. You could have that in your chart. If not, you just are somebody who is fixed on your perspective and on that dream, that vision of what you want to accomplish and what you want your life to look like. We have the energy is gaining momentum, and nothing will come of this situation. So we'll do this like this. At the back, we have the end of the tough cycle approaches. So for some of you guys who right now are struggling, we got this coming out also in the fire sign reading. So you could have fire in your chart. Doesn't have to be. But what I feel for the earth signs is that, and this is full moon in Capricorn. So again, you could be a Capricorn. We see all of the signs pretty much coming through, being present. You guys are right now in the thick of, and that's what I was saying again, like this head and heart balance doesn't feel like it came easily. It felt like it came with a price, right? Be it hard work, discipline, dedication to your spiritual growth, whatever that is. But I do feel like for you guys, that was the tough cycle, right? Mastering yourself, trusting the process. That is the tough cycle. I feel like that is the cycle that's ending, that cycle of where you feel like maybe you can't trust the universe, or you doubt a little bit, or you're not seeing the results of your effort. I feel like all of those things are getting ready to basically fix themselves, mend themselves. The energy is gaining momentum. So whatever you have been doing, earth signs, keep doing it. Hold that vision. The energy is picking up. You have to trust that things are working out, because they actually are. Nothing will come of this situation void of course moon. I feel like if there's any negativity that you are holding, or if you are still wrapped up in this tough cycle, first of all, I feel like your guides want you to know that nothing's going to come of this tough cycle, right? Like nothing, some of you guys may be doubting your ability to have success because of the tough energies that you may be dealing with at present. Spirit wants you to know that that's not going to affect your ability to have success. Nothing will come of the situation. Nothing will come of this tough cycle that you are experiencing. This is not going to impede on you. This is not going to hinder you from what you have going on and from what you're about to get done for yourself. You're wrapping up the tough cycle. And so long as you release those energies that have been weighing you down, right? Like some of you guys, this is a tough cycle of business, right? Like I get a lot of business energy when I'm doing these readings today. Like a lot of you are business focused or manifestation focused. Don't worry about it. If you have not been seeing the fruits of your labor, if you have not been seeing them unfold, best believe, earth signs, things are getting ready to pick up for you, so long as you hold the vision. Beautiful. So let's keep going. Let's get some tarot on the table for the earth signs, and let's see what the energy is. So for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, what is the energy for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? Also, guys, they're telling me too, because this is right next to this trust card, nothing is going to come of the situation. Nothing's going to unfold or manifest for you if you do not express the trust that you have for the universe. Meaning, lean into it. Meaning, really allow that to be the drive for your head and heart balance, for the harmonious energy that lives there. Let that be because you trust the universe, you trust in the divine timing of the universe's plan so much that you know that nothing bad can really unfold from whatever they have going on for you. We have the Fool with the 7 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. Let's see, what else do we have for the earth signs? Okay, we have the King of Swords, the King of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Page of Earth, the Page of Pentacles. All right, guys, so let's see what's going on here. Let me just move these cards down. We got 8 cards. Oh, no, we got 7 cards, which tells me that this is really about your own unique spiritual path. Earth signs, you guys are really on a spiritual journey right now. And I could tell that you are really in tune with your spirit once I saw this card come out. This is not here for no reason, right? Like, you guys are not maybe at that point where you have achieved a total or complete self-mastery, but I do feel like you are very, very close to achieving a substantial level of self-mastery where you are able to trust the universe and, again, have that reflect within that balance between your head space and your heart space. Overall, for your spread, we have the 4 of Swords. So there is a lot on your mind, and I was getting that, earth signs, that you know, that propensity to live in your mind, it does exist, but I do feel like you guys are kind of taming the beast, so to speak. You're not allowing your thoughts to really overpower you, but you are in your headspace. You're being logical, you're being practical, very, very earth sign in your nature. So let's talk about it. So we have the 4 of Swords with the Empress. So you guys are really thinking about how you want to grow, how you want to transform, and how you want to be more abundant. The 2 of Swords, but you can't quite figure out exactly how to do it. And the Page of Swords, so you're trying to study and figure out how you can build yourself up, build up your businesses, build up your relationships from the ground up in a new fashion, right? This is like reconstruction, call it, right? Demolition time, where we're knocking things down and we're kind of starting from scratch. I feel like you guys are wanting to reestablish your life. You're wanting new things. You're wanting to grow and expand, very much so. And you're having a little bit of a hard go at trying to figure it out. And I feel like you guys are, I almost feel like you have the answers that you need, but you're not able to realize that you have the answers because you're still trying to trust the universe, right? You're still trying to trust the process. Some of you guys are even trying to decide if you want to still pursue the things that you've been pursuing, or if you want to just figure something else out, or you want to start something new. I feel like you're at that point, that deciding factor point, where you're trying to figure out what your next step should be. But you're not quite sure, so you're kind of just sitting back and paying attention, watching, waiting for signs from the universe, which is why this trust card is here. Because to a certain degree, earth signs, I do feel like you are trusting the universe, you are trusting the process, and you are leaning into your spirituality for more of that faith as well. With the Fool, I feel like ultimately you guys are being asked to do something brand new, or to pursue a risk, or to take a risk with something, right? With the 7 of Cups, I feel like you guys are being asked to pursue options that you may not have the most clarity about, but you're still being asked to go the distance. You're being asked to take a look at what else is out there for you. And that gives some of you guys a lot of anxiety, because it's like, how can I pursue options when I don't have all of the clarity? Or how can I pursue this opportunity when it doesn't all the way make sense, right? Some of you guys are wanting to look at this head and heart balance. Some of you guys are just wanting to make the most appropriate decision from a balanced place between making a decision that suits your heart space and your head space. We have 2 kings coming out, which means that there is that balance between head and heart. Look at the colors. We have that blue coming through in all 3 of these cards. Like, let's talk about it here. Capricorns, Tauruses, and Virgos. Like, I feel like you guys are just really trying to figure out the best way to go about things so that it benefits you both mentally and emotionally. You feel like it makes the most sense logically, and it also feels good to you, right? Because you have been in a situation recently, or you're in a situation right now where life doesn't feel so good. You're not the most satisfied with life. 4 of Pentacles, right? You're not the most happiest with life that you could be. It's this energy of, you know, I have things around me, but I sort of am kind of rejecting what is a possibility for my happiness, because I don't truly believe that it would make me happy. For some of you guys, there's an opportunity here for you to pursue something that you have been maybe like, what's the phrase that I'm looking for? Think of it this way, like an opportunity that has been readily available to you, but you kind of been like downplaying it, or you kind of been like casting it to the side, like, you know what, like that maybe won't bring me happiness, or that's not really what I'm looking for, or, you know, how can that lead me to where I want to be? I feel like there's something that you guys are rejecting, or you're kind of like downplaying, or you're not really giving it the most attention, but therein lies the opportunity for you to expand. I am getting that very strong earth signs, like there's something that you're just not interested in, or you're just not the most fixated on. And I feel like if you were to open yourself up to this opportunity, there is potential for you to really expand in a beautiful way and to have this new experience that you've been looking for. This vision is going to come when you stop rejecting the opportunity. Okay, so some of you guys are also, this is coming to me, some of you guys are specifically looking for one opportunity or one avenue in specific, right? Like I see here, you guys have a lot of opportunities available. This is a card of having options, right? Whether this is in your love life, whether this is for business, whether this is for, you know, relocation, whether this is whatever your story is, you have options for whatever your vision is. Some of you guys, you're wanting this to play out in like a very specific way. It's like, if this opportunity doesn't come to me in the way that I want it to come to me, or if this opportunity doesn't show up in the way that I think it should show up for me, I'm just going to reject it. Like, I don't really want that. I feel like Spirit is letting you know that there is a golden opportunity waiting for you if you were to trust what's being given to you, right? If you were to trust what's being thrown at you or what's being opened up to you. We had this energy of change here for a reason, because this is the universe itself orchestrating this change, which means that the change that they bring to you may not look like change that you expected it to look like, right? Like, it's going to bring you to the same success that you're looking for, but the look of the manifestation of the change itself may look very different than the way you envision the change in your head or in your mind. And so therefore you may have this natural reaction or response to just want to reject it. Spirit is wanting you to pay attention to the fact that there is an opportunity, or there are many opportunities that will come to you in a way, or let's say they're going to come to you disguised in a form or in a fashion that you may not recognize. You're needing to trust, right? The energy is gaining momentum. Things are going to be unfolding for you. You just have to go with the flow of what's happening. So let's get some energies for the earth signs. Let's get some advice for the earth signs for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What is the advice? For Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, what is the advice? Ooh, we got the Empress and we got the Four of Wands. I feel like you guys are getting ready to really expand, but there's something about your foundation that needs to be looked at. I feel like you guys are, let's see, what is the advice? Ooh, we got the Page of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. There's getting ready to be a leveling up of sorts, so to speak. The receptivity that you guys are in, I feel like is getting ready to change, like the capacity that you are at to receive. Because this is interesting. They gave us, or they gave you guys, I'm going to say, two court cards that are feminine in nature, meaning they are both receptive. The difference between them is that the Page is less experienced with her ability to be receptive. The Queen has more experience with her ability to be receptive. I feel like you guys are getting ready to level up, right? Like this vision that you have, you're getting ready to see it unfold for you, because you are developing and you're growing and you're expanding, especially in your ability and your capacity to trust. We have two court cards that are of the same nature. They're both earth signs. So first of all, of course, this is a message for the earth signs. But I also feel like this is talking about your ability to be practical, to be grounded, and to be steady in your internal foundation and therefore in your external environment. And so I feel like you're getting ready to level up. You're getting ready to have some type of experience where you grow and you expand on a new, or to a new level. Let's see. What is the advice for the earth signs? What is the advice for the earth signs? We have the Chariot. All right, so earth signs, you guys are being asked to push through your obstacles, to push through your challenges, because right now you're in a process of leveling up. This is what I see. I see you guys are in a process of growing. And so sometimes when you grow, you encounter roadblocks, right? You encounter obstacles, you encounter challenges. But the Chariot is here, Cancer energy, and this is telling you to continue to thrive, continue to push past whatever you need to push past in order to succeed. Because success is guaranteed for you guys, is what I'm seeing. We have the Five of Swords. Yeah, there are going to be challenges that come up for you that are going to even make you guys feel defeated on some level, but you're being asked to still push through, to push forward and to push past anything that comes up for you that isn't serving you, right? Especially on a mental level. Some of you guys may have, again, a tendency to live in your minds a lot or in your headspace, but you're being asked to overcome those challenges and those obstacles there as well. So Earth signs, I'm going to leave this here. This is what I have for you. This was a beautiful reading. If you enjoyed this, if you vibed, if this hit a little different for you, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's keep this beautiful channel and family growing, glowing, and going. Until next time, Earth signs, I love you, and that's it.